Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Evan Sawyer. I'm part of the Chaos Chamber group where we talk about anything and everything D&D related. Right now we're actually running through two separate campaigns. Our main campaign, or campaign 1, is where our group, the Phandalin 5, is running through Storm King's Thunder. It's actually getting pretty exciting right now as we're fighting some Fire Giants, but more to come on that. You'll definitely have to join our stream and let us know what you think. It's getting pretty intense. Our second campaign is actually what I'm running, and I'm new to being a Dungeon Master, and I'm actually running Crown of the Oathbreaker. You can see here it's a pretty hefty book. I have lots of markings in here because there's so much to go through. Gives a lot on the history, the background of the kingdom, new subclasses, feats, magic items, spells, things like that. It's pretty intense. But as a new DM, what I really wanted to talk about was really building out the enemy icons or the NPC icons so I can add a little bit of flavor. So one of the things that I like to do is I actually like to create that artwork. I don't sit there and sketch it. I'm not that talented, but I don't pull the artwork from D&D. What I actually do is I use AI generation and I try to find some pretty cool images. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm actually pulling the Archmage. While my PCs are actually still a low enough level where I wouldn't have them battle an Archmage, I am going to have them befriend an Archmage. So we're going to make a pretty cool icon for this. Now I'm not going to go through all of the details here, but I actually pulled in Midjourney into a Discord server, and that way I only roll through what I look at and what I try to generate. And you know, this first series here of the Archmage, it was a little bit mundane. Archmages are typically old. I like to think of them as kind of like the Gandalf style or Dumbledore style, gray, long hair, long beard. This seemed a little bit too mundane. So I actually added in a little bit more of the prompting, and this guy here, this top right, the book's levitating. He's trying to cast a spell. I thought that was pretty interesting. So I ended up choosing that one. I save things in my own directory. We can see here I have a list of creatures. I'm sure some of you that have been playing Dungeons & Dragons have a laundry list more than I do, but no worries on that. So how to give this guy a photo is actually pretty simplistic. So I'm actually going to go ahead and upload this into here real quick. You can see you can drag and drop, which is actually really, really simplistic. The photos typically come out to be a little bit bigger than needed, but we can resize that. Not a problem. This guy's a medium-sized character. Easy peasy. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and double-click on this Archmage. And we're going to let this open up here. Not a problem. I do have quite a few icons here, so sometimes that actually bogs things down a little bit. So you may want to save this separately somewhere else, but, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and click Edit here. And we're going to do a couple of things. One, I have the icon that I want to utilize for this. So I'm going to go ahead and just click Use Selected Icon. So not a problem. If I just wanted to make sure, if I'm only making one Archmage and I don't want to save anything permanently to the icon down here, we could just stop at this point and, you know, change a few things, not a problem. But I actually want to permanently save this photo to the Archmage. So I've given this a token, and now what I want to do is, and this is the point of really saving this here, I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop this Archmage onto the avatar as well. It's going to take just a minute to upload, but we end up seeing here that we not only have the token, the default token, but we also have the avatar as well. You can make those two different things. Sometimes people make a default token as a smaller photo, and the avatar might be the full body photo of someone where it shows, you know, head to toe, you know, holding certain weaponry, whatever the case is. So use your judgment on that. I just like to keep them both the same for simplicity's sake. So now what we're going to do is I want to edit a couple of things, and this is just my preference, but I'm going to go ahead and edit this token. Me personally, as a Dungeon Master, I actually just like to show the HP. Some people may be saying, we don't want to do that, but what I do is you can change the attribute to almost anything you want. Again, I just change it to HP, and then I'm going to click this hamburger, and I'm going to allow everyone to see this. Not a problem. I'm also going to add in 99 HP. You can roll for that randomly if you want. It's in the stat block, but I just like to use what's auto-populated. I put the nameplate up there, so it's going to show Archmage. You can change the name as well, to whatever you want. You could say Titan if you really wanted to, but we're just going to keep it Archmage. I also like to show the AC. Some of you may be thinking, well, it's an Archmage, that, who cares? But I just like to show it. It's typically going to change between whatever kind of NPCs you're looking at. So everything else is fairly okay. Oh, one thing I actually wanted to show you here. If you want to give something like an aura, like you're looking at down here, if we go back to edit tokens, you can add in different auras. This is actually really, really great for paladins. So if you want to add that 10-foot radius for their aura of protection, they get at level 6, you can do that here, or it goes out to a 30-foot radius once they're level 17. But you can add that here, not a problem. I don't need anything for the Archmage right now. So I'm going to go ahead and save those changes. I'm going to take care of that. I'm going to take care of that. Now, if we go back and look at this, we can see that this photo was uploaded for the Archmage. And if we pull this through, we can see that we have Archmage, we have 99 hit points, 12 AC, and we can still double click down here and get the character sheet. So that's typically how you're going to be looking to do that. It's fairly straightforward. Once you try it a few times, it becomes fairly simplistic. As you can see, I've been making a slew of different icons. But yeah, if you have any other tips and tricks on this, don't hesitate to leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. But otherwise, appreciate your time. Come and visit us here. You can catch us on Twitch. You can look at our YouTube channel. Typically, we're streaming one of our campaigns Sunday around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching the Chaos Chamber Group. Have a good one.